Hey everybody, Robin Calandria here. I am late today because I had some personal things that I had to take care of and I wasn't going to do a video from the doctor's office. Inappropriate. You know, unless they were doing something really cool. Yeah, they weren't. So my question today is, what do you want? Do you have a Christmas list? Do you have a wish list? Do you have a bucket list? Do you have a list? Do you know what you want with clarity, vision, the color, the smell, the feel, the whatever it is? Do you know what you want? I can honestly sit here and tell you, I can see my farm in Virginia. I can see my daughter smiling. I can see the horses and the dogs. I can see the open Christmas on the farm party that we have for, I don't know, homeless, needy. I'm not sure who it's going to be for, but we're going to have one. I can see giving to those in need. I can see donating food and meals and clothing and being able to just give. You know, you hear about that family at Christmas time that loses everything or that doesn't have anything. I want to be able to just say, let's go, and take my office staff and everybody else and go buy the Christmas tree, the decorations, the lights, the presents, the everything, including the Christmas jammies, and hand it to them and say, here is your Christmas. Here is your food in your pantry. Here is your Christmas magic in your house. That's what I want, guys. And I can see it. I can see it like it's a movie that plays in my head. It's like I went to the movies and I saw this movie and it just plays in my head all the time. That's how you've got to be with your want. And I will tell you, if you're not willing to make, oh, the brake lights went away. How much better does it get than that? Thank you. Drive safe, it's snowing. So now I'm not red and glowing. Now I look normal. So my question is, how much better does it get than that? Having that vision. Last night I was blessed to be at my 20th Moms Club holiday gift exchange. I think I actually missed two, so my 18th. And I am so blessed to be the chairman of that, but I am not the chairman of that alone. I have so many magical elves that step up and say, what can we do to help you? We know you're an hour and a half away. What can we do? How can we help you? Can we pass out numbers? Can we do? What can we do? I am so blessed by that. And I don't take all the glory for the party. That is everybody else being there to make it magical. Maria, welcome and happy holidays. I hope your house is getting magical and wonderful and your boys are all excited. So I was blessed to be there. Kim, you were there last night partying. Woo, you're one of my magical elves. I was so blessed to be there last night because you know what? That's the kickoff to my holiday season always. And in all the years I've been, I can tell you gifts I've gotten. I can tell you who gave them, because as I take them out at the holiday time or the winter time, because some of them are like this amazing scarf. Hey, David, this amazing scarf I got last night. I have another beautiful scarf that I got that I usually wear with like dress clothes because it's very like wool and it's beautiful. So as I take those things out, I remember those women that were part of my life and part of my journey in momhood. And I am so thankful for them. And I stood there last night and I really just kept saying to myself, how does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? I am so blessed. You know, over the years, knock on wood, thank you for the blessings. We've never had to move it because of weather. We've never had to cancel because of weather. I've never gotten stuck because of weather and not been able to go. I mean, we're safe, we have a good evening, and we all go home and we're safe. That's a blessing in and of itself. And then we put 28 women or 30 women in a room, and we all have a meal together and fellowship together, and then we do a gift exchange with each other. Small gift, it's just fun stuff, and we laugh and we kid and we joke and we're fun. How does it get any better than that? We get to have fellowship together. Enjoy together. And sometimes it's the only time during the year I get to see some of these women. And it's just such a blessing to see year after year and hear what their kids are doing in schools their kids are looking at, or what they're doing in dancing and ballet and tumbling, or I don't know, whatever, soccer or basketball or baseball. It's just a blessing. And so now I'm home today and I sent my son off to his curling tournament in Philadelphia. He's going to do great because they're just great kids. They're an amazing team. And if you don't know what curling is, think of shuffleboard on ice with brooms that are flat instead of bristly, and a stone that I think weighs 40 pounds. I don't remember. It's heavy though. It's granite and it's heavy, and they're specially carved over in Scotland, and it's a big deal. Like, you can't go to Walmart and buy stones. So he's off to Philadelphia with his team, and he's the only boy on the team. So it's him and 3 other girls, and I just love to listen to him with his girls, with his team, and their texts, and then I hear him giggling and laughing, and they laugh at each other, they laugh with each other, and the love that is there. Off season, we've gone to see one of the girls in a play. We've, cheered on another girl who did something else. It's just such great camaraderie, and I'm so blessed to be part of that. So guys, yeah, it's snowing today. Big deal. I live in the Northeast. I got to suck it up for a few more years. I am safe. My family is safe. We are blessed. So my list, when you ask me what my list is, hey Terry, we've got to get together, lady. When you ask me what my list is a vision for the future that, like I said, is as clear as any movie you could go to the theater and watch in my head. I can see the furniture in the rooms. I can hear the people at the parties. I can see kids being given things and feeling that amazing feeling of being able to give them something that they don't have. That is a blessing. I know that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Life isn't easy. Anything you want requires a change, and change is not easy. But when you come through that change, what's on the other side is glorious. Joseph and Paula, hello, hello. Paula, please enjoy that sunshine because it is snowing here and it's cold, hence the scarf. Excuse me. So guys, on this Friday, as we head into the Christmas holiday season and the Hanukkah holiday season and the Kwanzaa season, I believe with all my heart that those are all seasons of sharing and fellowship and love and gratitude and just joy, I hope you can all find a joy. I hope you can look at your want list, bucket list, to-do list, whatever you want to call it, and see it with clarity and vision, and not be afraid by the change that's going to come to have that change. Not be afraid of the work that you're going to have to put in to get that change. Because I promise you, the harder you work and the more you struggle, which we all struggle every day, I get it, the bigger the blessing on the other side and the more you can do on the other side. And I truly believe that is why we are all here on this earth, is to do for each other, to lift each other up, to give a hand, to boost somebody up. I think of it like when I'm working with somebody, and I'm working with other women especially, because that's who I kind of work with, because I kind of get them, because I kind of am a woman, but I'll work with anybody. I just think of us on a mountain, and I'm not at the top reaching down. I'm at the bottom pushing up. And I am cheering them on as they climb above me, and they get above me, and they get higher and higher, and we go up the mountain, and I just keep pushing from behind. That's what my job is. My job is to be under and push up, not above and pull up. Because you know what? There is lots of room at the top. It's spacious. I got to tell you, to be mundane and to be normal and to be average, that gets crowded. Being at the top doesn't get crowded. There's lots of room, and there's lots of room for everybody to be there and celebrate and party and have fun. Who doesn't want to have fun? Life is a game. Play your game. Play your game well. Laugh. Enjoy. And know that your struggle is taking you to a greater thing. I promise you, as that one door closes with a struggle, that next door that opens is glorious and golden and just light filled. I was just at Target, And they have these Christmas trees that are like metallic, and they're like brush trees. If you don't know what a brush tree is, you can look it up on eBay or Google or whatever. And they're called bottle brush trees sometimes too. But they're very spiky. They don't look like a regular tree. And they're usually decorative. They're usually smaller. But they had ones that were metallic, and they had gold ones. And now they don't fit in my decor at all. But I stood there and looked at them, and that golden glow is what struck me, not the tree. The golden glow and the sparkly stuff of all the Christmas stuff with gold and silver and sparkles. And I just kept thinking, that's what it's like when you open that door. Oh yeah, no, give me a call whenever you want, Paula. I'll be home. I'm going to be home in a little while. But that golden sparkly glow of all the tinsel and whatever it was that was just golden and sparkly in the Christmas section. And then the Hanukkah, like they had menorahs that were gold and sparkly. And all I just kept thinking was, when that door opens, it's just going to be sparkly like that. It's going to be sparkly like that. It's going to be golden like that. And then I would turn a corner and be like, oh, there's more. It's going to be so sparkly. And so guys, as we like go into this season, whatever your beliefs are, if you don't believe in God, if you do believe in God, if you believe in something else, celebrate that feeling, celebrate that joy, celebrate that friendship, that love of your fellow man in this season. Whether you celebrate the change to the winter solstice, or you celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whether you celebrate Christmas not with Jesus or with Jesus, just know that that golden glow that you see, somebody pulled in, now I get headlights. That golden glow that you see when you go anywhere near, hey Adrian, hey Jen, when you go anywhere near the holiday decoration section, which is kind of a draw for me, that when you open that door to your greatness and you've come through that struggle, that final door that you are opening into your greatness, it's gonna be as sparkly and golden and shiny and flashy and I don't know, just like the best neon lights all stuffed together. And you're gonna see it and you're gonna know it, and that glow is gonna fill you up like no other, guys, I promise. So make your list, check it twice if you want, and have your vision. If you've got something on your list that's a thing, and things are fine. I'm not against things at all. You heard me say farm in Virginia, horses and dogs. Well, we're not going to live in a tent, guys. I'm not going to live in a box. Anybody who knows me knows better than that. Camping for me is staying at a Super 8, not a Holiday Inn or better, right? So make your list of things. It doesn't matter. But also remember, what if you had more money, what could you do besides buy things? Who could you impact? If I give you $1 million tomorrow and you paid your bills all off and you paid your house off or you paid your kids' stuff off, whatever it is, and you had money, who could you take, let's say $100,000, and who could you touch? Could you go into an oil company and say, hey, whose bill is overdue? I want to pay for them to have oil for the winter. I'm going to pay their bill off and put 10 grand on their account for them to have oil for as long as it lasts. Or what school could you walk into and say, how many kids on lunch are behind? I'm paying their bill off for the rest of the year. Here's $1,000. Pay it off. Or what doctor office, or I don't know, rental office or landlord do you know? Could you call and say, hey, who's struggling that's a tenant of yours? I want to pay their rent for the next 2 months and pay it off. Who could you impact? What kid do you know or family do you know in your church or your community that doesn't have money to buy a winter jacket for somebody and they're struggling, or doesn't have enough food and they're living on macaroni and cheese? Wouldn't it be awesome to go to the store and buy I don't know, ham and turkey and vegetables and frozen vegetables and milk and good stuff, and take it to their house and leave it for them with a note that says you're loved. How much better does it get than that, right? That's what I dream about doing, guys. I dream about doing that. I don't even care if I drive a new car. I don't care that I have the best house in the world. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to be somebody's magic at Christmas, be somebody's magic in March when shit is hitting the fan because it's March and it sucks. And March sucks. I'm sorry, March is a crap month if you ask me. But what if you could like go through the baby aisle? Baby diapers are wicked expensive. Baby formula is wicked expensive. What if you could go and into every box, the big boxes of baby diapers, what if you could stuff a $20 bill? Shove it in there so they can't see it. Or what if you could open every lid on the formula cans? You know, they have plastic seal lids. What if you could put $10 in every one? Just go through the shelf. $10 in every one, seal them all back up, walk away. Could you imagine the mom or dad who's going, damn, okay, we got to buy formula for the baby, but we really need to pay our light bill, and that formula is $10. What could you imagine them getting home, opening that formula, and there's $10 in the formula? Wouldn't that be like the best? How many of you remember, excuse me, and I know I'm going long, guys, I'm sorry. How many of you remember being kids and getting the cereal? And I didn't get good cereal often because I didn't eat a lot of cereal. But the good cereal always had the really good prize in it, and you had to eat down the cereal to get to the prize. How many of you remember those days of the good prize? I mean, now they might get stickers. I don't even know if they do prizes anymore because we don't eat that kind of cereal. But how many of you remember, I don't know, Captain Crunch would have, I remember like vividly, and I don't remember why I got the cereal because that was not on my radar as a kid, but Mom bought it, and it came with a submarine. It came with a plastic submarine, and it was blue. Okay, we're going back a long time. And you put baking soda in it, and you put it in the tub, and the baking soda somehow reacted with the water and made the thing sink and bubble. I can remember that toy. We're talking probably 45 years later. 45 years later, and I remember that toy. What if you could do that for an adult? What if you could do that for an adult? What if you could go to the gas pump? Here's a crazy one. What if you could go to the gas pump and go to the gas station guy and say, pump 1, 3, and 6. Here's $100 for each of them. For the next people that come up, whatever they pump in, take it out of this. Here's $100 for each pump, so $300. And bless somebody. Wouldn't that be friggin' awesome? That's what lights me on fire, guys. That's what lights me on fire. Or go to the gas pump and fold up a 20 and stick it in the credit card thing. So the next person finds a $20 bill. Do you know how many lives you would touch? Lives you would touch. Not because of the monetary amount, but because they would realize there's somebody out there that thinks about me, that cares. And we might never know who they are, but we might. Here's a story. A couple weeks ago, I was going to West Virginia. Y'all know this. I had a car full. I stopped at the corner store on my way out of town to get my cup of tea and to top off the gas tank. The lady behind me had a power drink and a couple breakfast sandwiches. And I said to the clerk, I'm paying for her too. The clerk goes, what? I said, I'm paying for her breakfast too. Oh, just the sandwich? I said, no, all of it. Okay. And the girl behind me is like, what? You're doing what? I said, paying it forward, have a good day. And I walked out. About 5 hours later, maybe 6, because I was already in Virginia, my daughter texts me and says, Mom, you bought my manager breakfast this morning. I went, what are you talking about? I didn't see anybody from Starbucks. She's like, the lady behind you Cumbies this morning that you bought her power drink and her 2 breakfast sandwiches? That was my boss. She was on her way into work. You bought her breakfast. I went, oh my God, I'm so happy. She's like, she was so excited and so thrilled and so touched by that thing. Thank you. How does it get better than that, guys? How does it get better than that? So that's what I mean. That's what I want on my list. So what's on your list? What impact can you make and not be known, not be called out in the newspaper, not be called out on the news? Maybe be talked about in town. You know, hey, I got $20 at the gas station. Or, hey, there's some woman that paid breakfast at the corner store this morning. Or, hey, my daughter bought diapers today and she found $20 in the diapers. Wouldn't that be the coolest gossip to go around town? That's my wish for all of us. 2020, guys, have a friggin' clear damn vision of what you want. Be ready to struggle and be ready to fight, because you know what, guys? It is so worth it. That gold is on the other side of that door. I promise you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Target, go to Walmart, go any place that they've got Christmas and Hanukkah and holiday crap, and walk through it and look at all the sparkle and close your eyes and take that sparkle home with you, because I promise you, on the other side of that door of struggle, it's as golden and silver and sparkly and flouncy and fluffy and whatever else you want it to be as you can imagine. So guys, on this fabulous Friday, go make somebody smile, go make somebody's day, and get your vision clear. Get your want clear. Don't make a Santa list. Make a reality list, guys, because next time we might be talking about targets, and that's how you're going to get to your vision. I love you all. I pray that you all have an awesome weekend, are safe and are loved, and know how much I appreciate every single one of you being here and every single one of you supporting me. I love you all. Mwah! Bye.